Alrighty, guys, real quick. I don't have that much time. I'm actually running really late, but I wanted to get this video done because I want to talk about Barcelona. I want to talk about Real Madrid. Yo, to you guys that are in my face about, oh, I have a bias on this team. What are you guys even talking about, bro? I don't know what these people on Twitter are talking about. These Barca Real Madrid fans, I love all of you guys. You guys get so mad at me. No matter what, if I tweet out about one team, I tweeted about Mbappe's free kick yesterday. Everybody goes, oh, this guy just glazes Madrid, man. He doesn't even like Barcelona. Then I'm tweeting out today about the Barcelona game because let me tell you something. It was freaking impressive today, all right? Yet again. And the same people who were writing out on those posts yesterday are now writing today like it never happened. I don't know, man. Anyways, Real Madrid wins 3-2. Barcelona wins 4-1 against Girona today. This is the only interesting race to me at this point, this La Liga race. I know that there's the Serie A race. This is really the main league that I'm watching, and I'll tell you why. The quality of football, specifically that we're able to watch with Barcelona, it's so impressive. Let me tell you, I don't know, penalty or not early on. I'm not really sure. Again, I'm not here to be the referee. Yesterday, the penalty for Madrid seemed a little, I don't know. And then the one today, I don't know if it was in the box or not. I'm not really too sure. You guys know penalties are always going to be sus with the VAR and all that. Let me talk about Barcelona first today. Then we're going to get into Real Madrid and the La Liga race as a whole. Guys, Barcelona today absolutely shit on Girona. They absolutely shit on Girona. Now, for a second, then Juma ties it up at 1-1, and we're sitting there thinking, oh, no, is this about to happen? But, guys, Barcelona are just too good, bro. Like, everybody thinks they're overhyped and all that. I don't know what people are talking about. This team is nasty. Nasty. All right, they dismantled Girona today. Dismantled. Who's not having a great season in La Liga. They're 13th place after this game. But Barcelona jumps. They're in first place. Atletico Madrid dropped points again yesterday, and that 1 week for Atletico Madrid, right, where Real Madrid sends them packing in the Champions League, and they still are going to have some revenge game against Barcelona. I think that's coming up pretty soon. Atletico Madrid are no longer in the race for me. It is purely between Real Madrid and Barcelona. And look, how many games do we have left before we analyze and talk about these games? Barcelona hasn't lost a game, or I don't even know in how long. Barca's playing Atletico this Wednesday, which is going to be nuts. Then they've got Betis, not easy. Then they've got Champions League. Look, you got all these matches going on until this one right here, May 11th, right? You got Real Madrid, Athletic Club as well. Barcelona have a really tough schedule still to go. I don't really give a shit, though, because this team, for me, is the best team in the world right now. They're playing incredible. But look, obviously, there's some tough games ahead, and this league is far from over. I know that I've just said officially I think Atletico Madrid are out. They are to me. Real Madrid are not out. This is very close, guys, so don't let anybody get too reactionary today and say that now, okay, it's all over, right? I'll tell you this, though. If I'm going to make a bet right now, if I'm going to pick one team that I think is going to win the league, I think it's Barcelona, bro. I think they're the most well-coached. I think they're the most cohesive team. When I watch this team play, I don't think about the superstars. I think about how good this team is as a whole. I want to say, before we get into any of the talk today about the teams, Frankie de Jong, wow, today. I mean, wow. That one goal where he turned the defender and went all the way upfield. I mean, I know the guy didn't even play all that many, like a ton of minutes today, but, bro, wow, what I was seeing out there. But overall, it was a dominant performance from Barcelona today. The first half was full of Yamal. I tweeted it out too. I said, bro, this guy was looking like Neymar in the first half, like OG Neymar. He was doing everything, though, except finishing the ball. He could not get the ball in the back of the net. I mean, he even tried a toe poke at one point. He just couldn't get it done, but he was cooking. I'm starting to see Yamal look better and better, which to me is great to see, because a lot of these talented players that get so hyped up, it doesn't always pan out, right? And then they have that bad moment or they have bad form. This Yamal kid just keeps getting better to me, which is an amazing sign. Fermin Lopez today, good. The star of the show for me today, for me, is Lewandowski. Because this guy Lewandowski, I don't understand the forced narrative. Even the Barca fans have hated on this guy, and I've been protecting this guy because I say on this channel, what Lewandowski does that a lot of strikers do not do in the world these days, because we have a huge void of good strikers. We don't have good strikers right now in the world. There's a couple. Off the top of my head, yeah. Ones that I really like, Lewandowski. Alvarez, right? But we go back 15 years ago, and there was like 30. I always say this, and I'm not a nostalgia merchant. You guys will say it's true. Go look at the squads back then. This guy Lewandowski is the king of putting stuff on target. I said this the other week because there was 1 week where Barcelona played where he could have had 4 goals, and the keeper just made saves. All his shots were on target. People say, how did he miss? That is something that he does, and he's so disciplined for it, bro. All right, the way this guy follows up plays, at the striker position. The first goal, he's completely because he followed it up. The second goal, the simplicity of how he plays, right? Cuts inside like a winger, low driven to the right corner. Beautiful goal. He does nothing besides put the ball on target. And guys, Lewandowski today, he deserves his respect because he had 25 goals today. I mean, this guy, I don't even know how old he is now at this point. 24, 25 goals. I don't know how many goals he has. It's ridiculous, this guy's consistency. It always makes you wonder, what if he had played on a different national team? 36 years of age. Since he went to all that he did at Bayern Munich, everybody said, oh, he's just farming in that league. He then went to the most technical league in the world. He scored 95 goals in 137 games when he was supposed to be finished. He's got 25 goals and 2 assists in the La Liga alone this season. Alone in this league this season. He's got that many goals. I mean, it's crazy to see. It doesn't even keep into consideration his Champions League goals. Guys, he's got 36 goals this season in 42. He has more goals this season than he had last season, and it's because of the players around him, because this team is serious. Barcelona again today, guys, so dominant. I don't even know how many wins in a row that is now. They're going to see Atletico Madrid and Copa del Rey this week, which is going to be a massive game because that one is 4-4 on aggregate. So we will have a reaction to that. Let's just swap over real quick without going too long in this video because, again, I'm running late. I got to go. I want to talk a little bit about Real Madrid. Guys, Real Madrid yesterday, they got it done again. Created pretty much the same possession, same amount of goals as Barca did today. The penalty, you can say what you want about it. Guys, Mbappe is cooking. Mbappe is absolutely cooking. Arda Güler got the start. Vinny comes in as well. Same thing with Rodrigo. Again and again, I love to see how good Jude Bellingham is. I mean, an 8.9, bro. Wow. I mean, we're not going to be a match rating merchant, but I watched this game quite a bit as well. And I just felt like, man, Jude Bellingham, at some point, the haters are going to have to shut up because all people say with Jude Bellingham is, oh, he gets tap-ins. Okay, why doesn't everybody else do it? That's what I always say to everybody because this guy's work ethic is second to none. So Real Madrid have gotten themselves a legendary player, man. He embodies to me so many great Real Madrid players of all time. Just kind of the way that Real Madrid rolls. They just find a way. And Mbappe ends up getting his. There's a whole debate right now about indirect or direct because Mbappe technically that was his first free kick if it was direct, but I guess it was indirect. I don't even know. So people are trying to negate that right now. But let me tell you something right now, okay? It was a freaking beautiful goal from Mbappe. He gets 2 goals. And Mbappe, I think, is being outscored by Lewandowski this season in La Liga now by 3 goals. But people are saying he's having a bad year. They need to shut up, all right? It's done. 22 goals in his debut season. I think 33 and 45. I think there was a stat yesterday that Mbappe officially surpassed how many goals Cristiano Ronaldo had in his debut season at Real Madrid. It was a good win for Real Madrid yesterday because that was one of those ones where, yes, they were down 2-1. They could have dropped points. I will say this for Real Madrid going forward. The games for Real Madrid in the league have been a little closer than I would like. I feel like I'm seeing Barcelona start to really just dominate, blow teams out with the way they're playing. Real Madrid needs to still pick it up a notch for me. I'm a little worried just going forward. They have a bit of an easier schedule. They've got Athletic Club, which is going to be a really tough one. Real Madrid needs to really do their best to not drop points and put themselves in a situation heading into this Clásico on May 11th to have a chance with this league because I'm starting to get really nervous for Real Madrid fans. I just feel like Barcelona are so up for it. They play so well, and I think they're starting to run away with this, even though it's only 3 points. I just worry. I need to see Real Madrid be a little more convincing because right now, it just still, to me, is a little too reliant on that Jude Bellingham and Mbappe moment. And I want to see them cohesively come together. And just, man, it feels like they've been just edging out just barely in the last couple games. And it's no hate, but I think they need to still take it up another gear if they want to go through and win this league. At the end of the day, both of these teams right now, I mean, it feels like we've gone back in time. I don't even know how many years because Barcelona was really bad for a while Real Madrid was winning Champions League. I mean, we've got Real Madrid and Barca fighting for the league at the same time. They're in opposite sides of the Champions League bracket, both fighting. I mean, can you imagine if this comes down? Like, this season could be so special. Imagine this comes down to that Clásico or the last week of the season. Who's going to win the league? And we see an El Clásico Champions League final. It feels like I've gone back in time 10 years ago. It's just been crazy to see. So, Real Madrid and Barcelona this weekend, both looking very solid. I just feel like Barcelona, though, for me, just from the eye test of watching them, they're just freaking dominating these matches. Like, I don't know what it is about, maybe it's the Pedri, Gavi, De Jong. I just feel like the cohesiveness for that team is a notch above Real Madrid to go through and win the league. Now, I'm not saying anything about Champions League. I'm just talking purely about La Liga from the last few games that I've watched of both of these teams. Don't count either team out. And again, another very impressive, pull away win from Real Madrid to clutch that up. And a nice win, a nice dominant win for Barcelona today, guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on both these teams. I'm saying goodbye to Atletico Madrid. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I think you guys are done. I think you guys are done. You got no chance. It's all over. I think you guys really lost a lot of that just belief, which is a big deal with this, man. You got to have the belief, bro. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.